See, this is brain damage. If you hold through this process, what are you thinking right here? Get out. Because your mentality says now, I'm no longer a short-term investor, I am a long-term investor because I changed my strategy midstream because I lost my butt and I'm not willing to tell my wife I did it. So short-term, I become a long-term investor, and over here I'm getting out because my goal over here became to break even. And this is called stupidity. Understand, this is nothing more than stupidity. This is a raging neurotic with no goal. Because if you had goals, you're stopped out here. This is all short-term trading, but I'm stopped out here. What am I doing as I come down? I'm starting to look for what? The next buy point, aren't I? I'm starting to say, where do I buy? Not there. It kind of got messy. Oh, look at this wedge right here. Ooh, that's pretty. We could buy off the wedge, break out, violated the wedge, we're out. We lost a little bit of money. And then we come down here and we get this consolidation, and off this consolidation we actually got one bottom, two bottoms, and a break of a top, and a double bottom right off this red line and a buy point. So what happens is that I can actually take a position here, and I can say it's short term because I'm trading off a short term chart, and I got one bottom to another bottom, I got a trend line, don't I? And then I got another trend line. I keep stretching it out, and I stretch it out, and guess what happened? I broke it. Now you didn't break it as violently as you did over here, but you still broke it, so what do? Sell. If that's your strategy, you sell. And I'm using this for simplicity's sake so that you can see it. But the point here is that if we have a strategy, the buy is easy, the sell is easy, the in-between is easy because I have a stop. A stop is the in-between management of your neuroses. If you don't have any of those things, you're a walking lunatic. You're walking around going, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, I guess I'll go to the money show. And I'll stumble through the exhibit hall. Ooh, that software looks good. I'll take that home with me. And you put it up on the shelf and you have another trophy because it doesn't work, because it's not your style of investing. And you go to the next money show, you fly down to Orlando and you walk around the exhibit hall and you find another software package and you buy it. Why? Because you don't know what you're doing. I have been a financial investment advisor, a registered investment advisor for 23 years. You want to know why people hire me? To have somebody to blame. They want to blame me. So I learned about 15 years ago that that's what they were doing. So now if you want to hire me, you have to fill out a 15-page questionnaire about all your neuroses, all the things you've done in the past to blow yourself up, financially and every other way. And then when we get down to it, we're going to come up with a strategy of how to manage your money, and you're going to sign it. And when you sign it, you're committing to the fact that this is what you're willing to do to manage your money in conjunction with me. And when we get done with this process and we get down the road, we have disciplined buy systems, we have sell systems, and we have ways of managing money in between. So when you call me when the market drops 186 points because of the job news, and it goes like this, Jim, I'm freaking out. Really? Where are you? I'm at home. Sending you a fax, sending you an email. There it goes. When you get it, call me. All right, I understand. Because you know what the email was? Your goal. Your strategy. Don't call me. Don't waste my time, because the first call was free. The second one, I'm billing you $250. What would a psychologist charge you? Because you've turned me into a psychologist, not an investment advisor. You've asked me to hold your hand. You said, you know, it's going to be okay. It's all right. That's not my job. My job is to manage money. See, my job is to not be your counselor. That's why you got married. Probably shouldn't have said that. But let's put it all in play. Decide what you want. Decide what strategy works best for you. Keep it simple so you can do it. Put it into play. Build a strategy system. Systems for choosing the investment, a system for managing your investment, and a system for exiting your investment. Getting in, getting out, and managing the process. Get in, get out, manage the process. And the one I left out there is portfolio. And I left portfolio out for a reason. I have a whole class on portfolios. You should not buy individual positions until you know what the objective of your portfolio is. If you don't know what your portfolio objective, that's all your money, What's the objective? You should not be buying individual positions, because individual positions are bought into a portfolio to accomplish the objective of the portfolio. Otherwise, buy 2 red dice and go to Vegas. And let me tell you, the odds are better at a craps table in Vegas than most of your trading skills. See, I read a quote by John Bogle the other day, and there's very few things I agree with John Bogle on, but this one I had to agree. And that is, he made the comment that because of the proliferation of information to investors today, we've changed investing to gambling. And I said, you know what? He's exactly right. We've turned it into gambling. Because when we trade off of just weird strategies and theories, we've turned it into gambling. That's right. And this isn't a gambling process. This is an investment process. It's an investment process for the rest of your life. How many of you think you're going to live another 30, 40, 50 years? How many of you would like to live another 30, 40, or 50 years? Invest like it. Invest as if you will live. Because if you're going to die, spend it all. Or give it away. See, spend it or give it. Those are your 2 choices. You either need to spend it or give it. Accumulating money for the sake of accumulating money is just, after a while, it becomes boring. Just ask Bill Gates. He's still looking for excitement. So the process is choose the investment, choose the strategy, and exit. So get in, get out, and manage the in-between. And that's really what it's about. Now, overcoming fear, understand the psychology of money. Money is psychological. It's very psychological. And the reason I'm going to tell you it's psychological is we're all focused on the short term. Long term, all of us are logical. How many of you, the day you got married, believed that you would be married for 50 years? Then something happened in between. See, in other words, we had the buy. We knew the sell was what? Death. So we bought on the day of marriage. The sell was death. And everything else is the in-between. You want to know why people in America get divorced today? They don't manage the in-between. They believe it's a 50-50 proposition. It's a 100% on both sides or it's going to fail. If you both put 100% effort in, there's no way it will fail. See, and that's what it's all about. And the idea is that manage the in-betweens, the perception versus the reality. Take responsibility. Confess. You know that in AA meetings, the first process to healing is to confess that you're an alcoholic. You need to confess, I'm a trading junkie. I need to quit. I need to step back and learn. Learn how to do this. Overcome fear by using KISS, which is keep it simple. Keep it so simple, actually, that you can do it. Simple strategies. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to show you the simplest strategy you will ever see at any money show. And you can walk out of here and manage your money for the rest of your life and be financially successful. It's just that easy. The problem is we're trying to make it hard. Why do we come up with these why do we come up with these strategies that make no sense and are so complex that nobody can do them? And then sell them to you. If it works so well, why am I giving it away? I've got news for you. If I found a vein of gold in my backyard, I'm not telling anybody. You might see a new drill back there. And if my neighbor comes and say, why are you digging that hole? No reason. You know, I'm not going to be Jed Clampett and move to Beverly Hillbillies. You know, I'm going to get it all, and then I'll say, you know, I found gold in my backyard. If you tell everybody, what are they going to do? They're going to come take it. Managing the in-betweens, risk management is money management, and which overcomes fear. So with that, I thank you for coming. Have a great day. And I have any questions, I'll be here for a couple minutes or out in the hallway. I appreciate it.